Hello and welcome back to the stone house. We are still working on the floor. We've made it quite a ways. As you can see, we put some care into using the widest boards we had for this section. So when you walk in, that's what you see. So still like, 3 or 4 more to go to cut the size and then drilling, pegging, all that kind of stuff. We are gonna just do something different right now at least. We're gonna turn these 2x4s into a closet right here. What we gotta do is go outside and we're gonna get the doors that we're gonna put for this closet. I think we know what we're gonna use. Oh, and just so you know, it's hard to see because the windows are foggy. But yeah, it's like what day is it?
March 23rd.
March 23rd, and we've got this going on outside. That's always great. Okay. It's pretty good. These were, well, I'd be lying if I told you exactly where I thought these were. I know that they're either the little doors that were right at the stairway, at the bottom of the stairs. So you're talking 30 and an eighth, 30 and a quarter, interesting. So, company reached out to me, offered to send us one of these small plastic, like a garden shed. It's called a resin shed. 4 foot by 6 foot from a company called Patiowell. I'm gonna try to put it together with no directions. I'm kidding. This is the solar shed, and on the solar shed is this generator connection. What I did that for is the big Bluetti battery pack. I can plug into that thing and run my whole house. But you can't just put lithium-ion batteries in a snowbank and plug them in. What I was thinking is this little plastic shed, you put it on the side of the building. I'll probably screw it to the wall. I'm going to have to drill a hole in it, get to where I can reach that generator plug, and then put some little shelves in there, put my battery packs. I might insulate it, and then I'll have a spot where if we lose power, I can bring my batteries out here
plug them in and have like, I don't know, you understand what I'm saying. It's so nice to be outside doing something. Let's lay it all out. A2, A1. I think we got good enough light. I can show you. It's plastic. I've said that 5 times. Look at the wood grain though. Isn't that nice? Okay, we got all the pieces out. Not that many of them. And a lot of them look the same. So now what we're gonna do is time lapse the build. And if anything fun happens, I'll show you the fun stuff. Yeah, so the trick with the window panel is you just gotta hit it. You can't be like worried about breaking it. You just hit it together and it goes together good. Now it's good.
Let's take a look.
That's cute.
Everybody's walking toward the dead road.
Got a little box.
On a place in a foreign world.
It's like Lego.
Tattered waves and broken like a starlet.
Tell me when you're recording.
I'm recording.
We just kind of learned something the hard way. And we're even using the directions, but when you go to put this piece on, just take note at this design here and how it's got to keep going with these black pieces. Because we put these on the wrong sides, and you can put them wrong a couple different ways. So just kind of take note
To follow
this.
the lines.
Otherwise, you will be sad.
Falling off.
Yeah, I just don't know exactly where it's gotta go. To oh no, I can kind of see. It just goes.
Yeah. Nice. All that trash is escaping.
This is interesting. Night project. We'll have to figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Good morning. I didn't know quite what to expect coming out here in the morning, looking at this little building, knowing that I was putting it together in the dark. Doesn't look bad. That's kind of a weird shadow line, but that is correct. It's kind of like the corner piece you can kind of just see. Probably could have gone together a little bit better right there. The roof is suspect in the sense that like there's a crack. And with us, like there's gonna be snow. I don't know how that doesn't leak. I mean, maybe it won't. There's a nice ridged cap that went on, and everything honestly snapped into place pretty good. I really can't say that it looks bad. It doesn't look bad. It's a nice looking little building. Now they do say to put it on a pad. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm not gonna pour a pad for this, I've decided, but I am gonna make a base for it at least. I'm glad that I was able to get this gravel and fabric in front of the door here. This is kind of a muddy zone, so it's kind of nice to get this taken care of, and everything is just easier to get in and out of the big barn. The little building, I don't think it's a bad spot here. I'd like to attach it to the building, because I just feel like if we get like a 30 or 40 mile an hour wind, I think it's gonna move it. Might not tip it over, but it certainly could. It's just not. Everything works as it should with this little building. I think you'll be able to see on camera, maybe. I put some patio pavers in there. They're definitely a tripping hazard, kind of, but no one's going to be playing in here. But I just wanted the weight, the extra weight, now that it's on a level surface. I can't really give this my full endorsement until it lasts a while. I have a feeling that we're going to have some major issues in the future. And if we don't, great, I'll mention it in a future video. I just have a hard time believing that this little building here is going to hold up to our winters. We get a lot of snow, wind, ice, all sorts of stuff, and I'm just wondering how well it's going to hold up. It was super simple to put together, and we even made some mistakes, but you could just back up, try again, and everything went together square. Everything that should snap together snapped together. I just can't help not be a little skeptical. Still appreciative of the company to send it to me to let me try, you know. And if it holds up, it's pretty amazing for like $300 to $400. I'll put a link in the description. For anybody that lives in a place that doesn't have winters, I would be more likely to recommend it. I mean, it looks great. If it holds together and looks like this, I mean, I would hope you could get 8 to 10 years out of something like this. And if you do, then it is great. But we'll see. We'll see. But let's get back to work at the house. I really don't want to work on the floor, but I'm going to because I want to get it done. We're here. We need to be to here. We're talking 3 more pieces, 4 more pieces. These are all 11-inch wide planks. Kind of getting down to it. I'm out of 11-inch wide planks. Put these 2 short ones in here a long time ago. But you can see they're only like 5 or 6. These are 5. I just don't like that they look the same. I think it messes with my pattern. So anyways, altogether though, this floor is going okay. It's turning out exactly the way I thought it would, and that doesn't mean that's turning out amazing. It's turning out okay. There are some cracks, you know, that's less than an 1/8 inch. This one's about an 1/8 inch. When I put those together, they were tight. And so that's what happens when you put wood on a floor. It's going to do that. Not to worry. It's okay. We'll probably put rope in the cracks. We've done that before in our first house. It fills the crack. It keeps stuff from going down there. And it just kind of works really well. And it expands and contracts with the wood. The other reason I don't really want to do the floor is because I now have these. Long story short, I got my uncle Sam gave me some money, which is nice, you know. He gives me money every year, ever since I had kids. So Uncle Sam gave me some money, and then we sold the red truck, Clifford. It was sad. It was sad to see Clifford go, but you know, we really were done with him, and found somebody that really wanted him. He's going to take good care of him, he promised. And we sold Clifford. So now that means we just have more money. After my Uncle Sam's grant and selling Clifford. So I bought some stuff. This is the first one. This is a bathroom fan vent. This is a really nice one. It's powder coated. This is just like the other one that I've already installed on the other side of the house, and it's worked well. They're just, you know, they're made well. We also went and ordered a new fan. I really like the Panasonic fan, so this is the Panasonic, and there's the model number. This is the exact fan that we installed in the bathroom for the kids' bathroom. It's adjustable. They install so easy in my opinion, and it's worked really, really well for like the 6 years or 5 years that we've had it. I talked way more about that than I thought I would be able to, but so I'm excited because I really want to install these things, because if I get those installed and the ceiling fan and the closet electrical, the electrical up here would be done. I could get it inspected, and then we could start finishing the room, which we just watched a TV show last night, and there was a room a lot like ours, and you know what they did? They beadboarded the whole thing, and it looked so cool. It was a dark green paint, beadboarded the whole thing, the dormers and everything. I mean, it looked a lot like our room with the big windows and stuff, but it just looked really nice, and I think we might copy that look. It's not exactly what we were thinking at first, but I just really liked it. It gives you like a certain feel and look. I just need to be able to find beadboard. I think you could buy it. It'd be really nice to find some used beadboard or something. So it's all down. We just need to finish pegging some of this old stuff here, and we have to peg all of the ash. Sarah did a test for the pegs, and you can see, if you can see, can you get that a little closer? Yeah. So the one that she's pointing at right now is oak. And then the other one is the poplar, which you can barely see. And that's what we're going to go. We're going to actually go with the one that you can barely see, these poplar pegs. But it all went down pretty good. The last piece I didn't really show much because it was a pain in the butt, but we had to like kind of rip this last piece to fit in there perfectly. But it turned out good. It looks better than some of the ones that we didn't have to do that. Some of you will notice they kind of are going and then they shift, and that's because of the way I did the joists in the floor. That's what the joists do, so that's what the pegs need to do. And that's probably one of the main reasons that we decided to go with the pegs that you can't see, because I don't want to see these lines of pegs and then have them all shift over. It'd be pretty obnoxious. Make me want to jump out the window. This is going to look amazing when we sand it, because like all these aren't planed perfectly perfect. You know, they need to be sanded, and you'll see all that wood grain. Each board, to cut the size, plane, joint, drill, screw down, was about an hour, 45 minutes minimum per board.
Yeah, and there's like 13 rows, I think.
Oh, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17.
Yeah, the last few didn't take as long.
No, we had them pre-cut. But either way, this has been multiple weekends. It's so nice to see down though. Right?
If we were like full time, it would have taken, 2 8-hour days.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2 o'clock now. We started at like 9.
It's 2 o'clock?
Yeah. The only thing I think about stuff like this, I guess, is when you do a floor like this, we're really dictating where the closet's going to be and where the bathroom's going to be. Like anybody in the future, if they ever want to change the layout, they just won't be able to unless you change the floor. All right, I think from here, maybe we'll show some pegging, but we're not going to be doing anything else on this floor at this point. Sarah will probably peg this when she is bored, which isn't very often, but from here, I just...
I'm going to pay you to do it.
Yeah. From here, I just want to move on to like the fan, the vent, finishing the wiring, finishing the closet framing. We should actually get 2x4s today, sis, from Lowe's. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more. 5 more 2x4s. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's it.